As we begin this journey through the book of Ruth, it's important to set the scene. Chapter 1 opens by telling us that the story happened during the days when the judges ruled in the land. Ruth is the bridge between the book of Judges and 1 Samuel, and this was a critical point in Israel's history. At this time, regional judges helped resolve disputes among people within their communities, but there was a desire slowly growing among the people to have a king like all the other nations. The story of 1 Samuel is the fruition of the desire with King David and his dynasty. The book of Ruth is the hinge that connects the old world of the judges to the new world of a king. Even though judges were still in charge, David's shadow looms over the story, but more on that in chapter 4. Another important point before we read chapter 1 is recognizing that Israel is never in a vacuum by themselves. They're always rubbing shoulders with people groups that are different than them, different customs. They believe in different gods. We see this in our story as a famine forces one family to move east to the region of Moab. At times, Moab was seen as an enemy of God's people. Just look at the book of Numbers, chapter 22. And the other time, it seems like a refuge. This story is about refugees who are seeking a better life in a strange land. In a sad bit of irony, they leave Bethlehem, which means in Hebrew, house of bread, because there was no bread. But being forced to go to the land of the Moabites introduces the family to a remarkable woman named Ruth. This story within the biblical text is unique not only for how it raises up non-Israelites by showcasing the extraordinary characters of a Moabite, but also because the central figures are women. Because of the rarity of this situation, it enhances Ruth's story all the more. The Bible would not be the same without Ruth in it. Packed into this first chapter are some heavy-hitting subjects: famines, border crossings, intermarriage with outsiders, tragedy, and even death, all within 22 short verses. This is not a fairy tale love story, but there is love, determination, and redemption, all of which point us to a God who loves us as fiercely as Ruth loves Naomi. God is clearly at work, even if he is not mentioned in every verse. There's plenty to keep us busy as we reflect on this story, but Ruth's memorable words rise to the top. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Wow. Ruth truly loved not only through her words, but also her deeds. The same can be said of one of Ruth's descendants, Jesus of Nazareth. From both, we see loving kindness in action. And so, be on the lookout for the wonderful examples of loving kindness in action as we journey through the book of Ruth.